Hey, good morning, everybody. It's JP Murray with the Murray Company. Wanted to I wanted to talk about fear a little bit today. You know, this is an interesting time for our company and leading it. You know, a lot of people kind of get hung up and maybe fearful or have a lot of anxiety when they launch a business. That was something that really never affected me. I was ready to do it. I was excited. I didn't have any trouble getting out of the gate. That was easy. And in fact, since then, now just to give you a little bit of history, we've been around for 6 years. And we're well over, we'll be well over $1 million in revenue this year. We've been profitable every year. And you've got this kind of, and I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you about what the deal is. And you've got this growth that's going on like this, and double-digit growth like every quarter, and this expansion and all the kudos and people slapping you on your back because, you know, they probably didn't think you could make it or not. And now, so 6 years later, I probably have more anxiety and fear about the next year or so than I've ever had. Now, it's not because things are going bad. In fact, we've got more clients than ever before. We're having unprecedented growth. But here's what's starting to happen, and it's kind of like this: your leadership has to evolve. Your business models have to evolve. You have to get better in every single thing that you do because you've got this ramp up, and now it's like you're in the red zone. Now you're in the red zone. Now the defense starts to stiffen. Now things get a little bit tougher. Now the competition is more aware of you. Now you have projects over time that maybe weren't as successful as you wanted them to be. Now's when it gets tough. So are you going to settle and kick field goal, or are you going to push through? But when you push through, that means you're going to have to remake your leadership. You're going to have to do some things to motivate your teams better. You're going to need to evaluate your projects and the clients that you get with a bit more rigor than you did in the early days when you were just, oh my gosh, so grateful for that new client. People talked about this for a long time. When you start getting the most resistance, that is when you're just about to break through. So I make the argument, the first 5 or 6 years of business, pretty easy to break through and then really evolve and become an industry leader, which is what we want to do here in the association space. It's going to take a little bit more than what I've delivered before. So it's challenging to me, and it provides me a certain amount. There's a certain amount of fear, and I'm challenged whether I'm up to the task or not. But I know we've got some great people that can carry this out. And that's probably the biggest takeaway, is to get to that next point, you have to trust all of those great individuals that you brought on board along the way. And your clients as collaborators. You can't do it all yourself. So to scale, you have to rely on all those people that have helped to get you to this point, and rely on them more than ever before. Because to put the ball across the finish line here in the last 10 yards is going to require everybody pushing forward. So I thought I'd opine on that just a little bit today. Thanks for your comments and your support. My goodness, you guys have been great to us as we're trying to put out some of this good, authentic content. And today is pretty reflective. This video is probably more for me than it was for you in some ways. But I hope it's helpful as you're meeting challenges and maybe pushing through your own barriers and your own limitations and going to a level that you've never been to before. Hope it helps. Hey, I'm going to turn this off, and then we're going to start over again, and we're going to talk about membership recruitment and how we do it here at the Murray Company. Hey, thanks for listening, and don't forget to join me on jpmurray.com or themurraycompany.com to see what we're all about and how we might help your organization. Thank you.